talked about today, and we hope that all of what we have shared has made sense to you. But how about Jackpa? Can I not Jackpa to improve my personal prosperity? Yes, you can. But the truth of the matter is, how do you want to Jackpa? What are the factors, variables that guides Jackpa? How can you position yourself for opportunity to Jackpa? See, there's a difference between relocation and Jackpa. Okay? There's a difference. They don't mean the same thing. eh? Really? I thought Jackpa is relocation. Those who relocate, in truth, genuinely, ideally, they had a plan. But when you Jackpa, you do everything rush, and in a hurry, just to go and start doing many a job abroad, despite that you are already a professor here in Nigeria. And then when you get abroad, you can't find teaching job. You can't find a university job. You go and do many a job. That's Jackpa. But if you are already a professor in Nigeria or a doctor in Nigeria and you travel abroad, you can't practice medicine over there with your Nigerian or African certificate. Nobody will allow you to touch their citizens with your own certificate. You need to be certified by their own medical authorities and their board. So that's why some doctors, when they go abroad, depending on the country now, okay, some countries will allow you, okay, after perhaps you've had some rigorous interviews. But the point we are saying is, if you're a doctor in Nigeria and you travel to any country abroad, Europe especially, to practice medicine, that's relocation. But Jackpa is when you do something other than what you used to do. It was a family friend who told me this difference. Interesting. If you have to sell 4 of your houses in Nigeria to Jackpa, that was what somebody did. He sold 2 houses and 2 cars and traveled to UK with his family and children, only for them to be deported less than 1 year after. Did you hear what I said? I don't know them personally, but the person that know them told me the story. They deported them because the company he got a job with in UK had issues and he wasn't working. His wife too wasn't working. And then I was told that the authorities came and said, we've observed that you are not working after some time, so they deported the husband and the wife. Interestingly, the person who told me the story will be in the country this coming week. She told me in a chat. She's also based in UK and they are family friends with the family that was deported. So hopefully if she can come to the studio next week, you'll hear more from her. There are so many things. As I said earlier on, there are so many things we are trying to bring together so that we can be of service to you. Okay, so if you are one of those people you want to learn some of these skills, some of the things that we have packaged that is ahead, let me give you an insight. Ekima Training Academy, we want to train people on forex, farming and agripreneurship, radio broadcasting, TV broadcasting, journalism, acting. You want to be an actor or an actress. How do you go about it? Our facilitators are those who are practitioners. All right. Part of what we also want to do, training on import and export. How do you import? What do you import? What do you export? Okay. How do you acquire skills in courses that are selling? Photography, videography, fashion designing, shoe cobbling, baking and confectionaries, affiliate marketing, network marketing, digital marketing. How about loans and credit? You see that there are so many things to learn. Uh-huh. You know, it was last week. I saw a lady in church. She was a graduate, no job, and she wasn't really happy after she finished serving. She was looking for husband, no husband. So she came to me and said, "Sir, I am thinking of learning a trade or a skill. What do you advise?" So I said, "Okay, go and think about one trade that you would like to learn." And she came back to me and told me she has been thinking, but she can't even think of any. So I said, "Okay, would you like to learn about photography and videography and all of that?" And she said yes. Fortunately, around that time, there was a church that was running an empowerment program on some of these things I mentioned. That was where she went to learn videography. The SMS platform, if you want to send in a message, is 0810-713-7559. Okay. We'll open the phone lines now so that you can call in and be part of this discussion. Okay. All right, keep your messages coming. I can see some messages have come in already. The top radio SMS line, your message can be on any topic or any subject other than today's own. Okay. All right. You can send it in. If it's about your wife, your husband, your relationship, your family, just send it in. I just remembered somebody's request now. Okay, let me just narrate her story. So there was a woman whose husband was killed in Osun State 7 years ago. And since that time, things has not been easy for her and the children because she wasn't working. I think she said she has 3 children. So her husband's friend offered to help since our family members and her husband's family were also not forthcoming to support the children, education and all of that. So her husband's friend has been supporting her, especially paying the children's school fees. Eventually, the man requested that they should come to Lagos because they were living outside Lagos before. And he got an apartment for them after they had lived with him in his own house. So where there's issue now is that she said that her husband's friend has been telling her to tell people that she's her husband. That's one. Number 2 is that her husband's friend also once had sexual intercourse with her. And she said she was not happy with that because she feels that, he wasn't doing the right thing. Her husband's friend is married. So she called me even yesterday to say, what should she do? A number of people have given her advice and she's listening to the program now. So what do you think she should do? Should she ask the man to hands off paying the children's school fees? Or should she marry her husband's friend, who is a married man? And I think he has more than one wife already. What should she do? All right. You can send your text messages to 0810-713-7559. Okay, so phone lines opened. You can call in now, 091-369-73485. If you are not getting to send a text, okay, SMS line is 0810-713-7559. And if you want to call, the number to call is 091-369-73485. Once again, the number to call is 091 369 73485. SMS line is 0810 713 7559. All right, we'll take a quick break while we wait for your call. Okay, there's a caller here. Top Radio, good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
From Chile.
Your line is faint, so I need you to speak up. Hello? Hello? All right, we lost the caller there. Okay, please try call from a quiet place. If possible, turn down the volume of your radio set to the lowest. Okay, so just speak on the phone. Top Radio, good evening. Hello? Hello? Hello, good evening. Hello? All right, we can't hear that caller. All right, so phone lines opened 091 369 73485. If you have accommodation for that woman or a job for her, you can also call in. You heard the story, so she won't also be a total liability on her husband's friend. Top Radio, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Testimony calling from Ikorodu.
All right, Testimony from Ikorodu. Let's hear you quickly.
Yes, sir. So I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah. How can person be a part of this in a conversation? Like, I'm interested of the story. How to learn something like acting.
Okay. So if you want to be part of it, there's a form that you need to fill. So just send. Are you on WhatsApp or is it? What kind of phone do you use? Do you use a smartphone?
No, maybe I will use my brother phone to do it.
Okay, use your brother phone. Just send SMS. Send a WhatsApp message to 070 67 67 432 447.
432
447. 47. Yeah, 070 67 432 447.
Okay, sir.
All right, thank you for calling.
Okay.
All right, 24 minutes before 7 o'clock. We have about 20 minutes to go. So please make your calls as snappy as possible. Okay, make it as brief as possible. Okay, make your calls as brief as possible. Top Radio, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, my name is Mercy. I'm calling from Akute.
Okay, Mercy, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, sir, about the woman case, for me, I think that if, as in the level that the man helped her reach, if she not have any step, you should pack, come up for the man house because it's not possible to marry that kind of person. So and the person is already have wife again, so it's not possible for my own understanding. So you should find the way and come up for the man house.
Okay.
That is it, my own small brain.
Okay, thank you, Mercy. Thank you. Thank you. She's listening. Thank you. All right. So she should move out of the man's house. The man who is her late husband's friend. He has been very helpful to her and her children. But the man wants to keep her by the side so that whenever he wants sex, he can always come around. And she's not happy with that. And she also doesn't want to be a third wife. Top Radio, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Elvis. I'm calling from Agorodu.
Henry from Ikorodu?
Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay, from Ikuru. Let's hear you quickly.
It is so it is.
Amen. You too.
The contribution to the language that nobody knows tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
For the man and the one to make a connection, nobody knows. If really the man want to help, let's help her. But to say marriage, no, because the man has married. But if they want you to help her again, if you come in, that is my conclusion.
Mm. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you. Okay, so the man should help her, maybe set her up, help her to be independent. Um, okay, but I don't know. I heard you, and I hope that she's also listening, and she can tell the man to give her capital to run her own business. Okay. Top Radio. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. What's your name and where you calling from?
Promise from Surrey.
All right. Promise from Surulere. Let's hear you quickly.
It's about the woman I want to talk about.
Okay. Go on. Go on.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Go on. Go on. Go on. Promise.
So one thing that if, like, for the woman, it was not easy because the man have helped the woman to cater for the children's school fees.
Yeah.
To that very time. So and concerning the economy of Nigeria now, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Because some not send the woman to, and the man also is a married man.
Mm.
So that's where the matter is also complicated.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is that the woman should also apply sense.
Mm.
Maybe we know how to go about it. But for him to pull out now, concerning the children's school fees and other things, it's not going to be easy on her.
Mm.
Understand? So the woman should know how to go about it because it's not easy.
Mm.
So I don't know, Sha. I just pray for her.
Okay. Thank you, Promise. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
You say I don't know Sha, but I just pray for her. Okay. Well, that's also something. All right. Thank you, Promise. You know, when I was reflecting on the story the woman shared, okay. Top Radio, good evening.
Hello, good evening. My name is Daniel from Ikorodu.
Okay, Daniel, let's hear you quickly.
I'm first time caller.
Wow, good to hear from you, Daniel. Thank you. God bless you richly.
Yes, concerning this issue, first of all, I'll really, because one thing there is that once somebody is helping you, there's a higher chance of such a thing happening. So it's because of the woman has really focused. Assuming she has used opportunity to establish business, this stuff won't have happened. So now she's not in the middle. The only thing I can just say is that you should just pray to God for wisdom, because this type of situation, I don't I don't know what to just do. But the only thing that she should just pray for wisdom and find a way of maneuvering the things around.
Mm.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Daniel. All right, she should apply wisdom. Your husband friend, where they pay the children's school fees, now 3 of them. She said the man has faithfully, not one time has he failed to pay his late friend's children's school fees. But now, he has had sex with her once and he still wants to continue. But she's not happy with that. That's the reason she called to say, how should she handle this matter? Some people have told her, allow him to be doing it now. There's no big deal with that. Okay, we have a caller. Okay, the call dropped. Okay, let me say this. The man is a Muslim. So, Islam permits him to have more than 2 wives. He's a Muslim. He's a married man, but a Muslim. All right. Top Radio, good evening.
Good. Elvis again.
Okay, Elvis. Okay.
You shouldn't be surprised to any woman in life to see a Muslim man. God married to his late friend's wife.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not. This is not the first story.
Mm.
It's not the beginning, and it's inside and again. Eh?
Mm.
What I believe is that if the wife at home, eh, could to achieve, uh, I mean, whatever she needs in the house,
Mm.
she should just keep calm. And that woman should be very, very careful of herself.
Mm.
She understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because life is dangerous. Life.
Mm.
Eh?
Yeah.
Please. Because in this land, maybe that man is even into one of them was got the friend died.
Mm.
Because after the release of the man, not quite long, he has seen the man.
Mm.
Maybe they've been doing such thing before, nobody knows.
Mm.
So really good.
Okay.
So
Thank
if
you.
there's any way for him to help the man, let him by school fees or any other thing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, 15 minutes before 7 o'clock. Time running down gradually. Okay, so we have been discussing national prosperity, national fortune, and personal prosperity. But somehow along the line, I remember the story a woman called to share and requested that, look, I need to have an idea of what to do about a situation. Okay. Top Radio, good evening. Hello? Hello? All right. The call dropped. So you can also call in with regards to how we can improve our personal prosperity. What has worked for you? What is working for you and your family? Eh? Uh-huh. So feel free to share. If it's on this woman's matter, feel free to also share. She's listening. She's looking for a way out of the condition that she has found herself. All right. No family is willing to help her. The only man that is willing to help her is her late husband's friend, who also wants to continue to have sexual intercourse with her. Top Radio, good evening. Hello?
Hello, Pastor Lore. Good evening, Pastor.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. It's Choma.
Okay, Chema, good to have you.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, Pastor?
Fine. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the east.
Okay. All right, go on, the Chema.
Yes. Pastor, I actually called you the other time. I wanted to ask if there's a way I can ask for help on the radio station.
Okay, let's hear you. What's the matter?
Okay, sir. Presently now, I have an appointment to go to the hospital, but I've not been able to get there because of cash flow. I don't have money at all. So I'm thinking of how I can get help to be able to go to the hospital to get my drugs, to buy my drugs and see the doctor. They've called me, the hospital, the mental health called me last 2 weeks. My HIV clinic called me this week on Tuesday, asking me why they've not seen me in the hospital. I told them I don't have money to come. So I don't know if there's a way I can get help to actually go for the two medicals, the two hospitals, and get my treatment and get my drugs.
All right, share your bank details so that anybody that wants to support you can give you help. Share your bank details, name of the bank and the account number.
Okay, my account number is 00 11 76 48 06 Sterling Bank.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Mention one of the names.
Choma Obi is the name. Choma Obi is the name on the account.
All right. Sir. All right, Choma, all the best. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Choma will be there. She's HIV positive and she also has some other medical condition and she wants your support. Whatever you can send to Choma, you can support her. Sterling Bank, account number 001176 4806. Top Radio, good evening.
Hello, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, what's your name and where you calling from?
It's Sister Mercy.
Hey, how you doing now?
Fine, sir. Long time, sir.
Yeah, so long time no hear from you.
This way, I know they get a network.
Okay, I understand.
How are you?
Good. How are you too?
Thank you. About that woman, you should leave the house.
The man only rented the house for. She's not living with the man. He rented the house for her and the children, but he likes to be coming from time to time. You know, apart from paying the children's school fees, he also wants to be doing the other one with the woman.
Is she not doing anything at all?
According to her, she says she's not doing anything.
She has to do something. Let her leave the place. Even if say now Ugu, let her carry Ugu and sell. Because that man wants to useless her life for her.
Okay, but he's paying. She said he's the one paying the 3 children's school fees.
It doesn't mean the children can pay for now. When it's day okay, the children will continue their school.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Miss.
God will help her. God will see her through.
Okay. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Bye-bye. Yeah. All right. I don't want to call the woman's name. Okay, but she's listening, and we'll talk after the program. So. All right. Top Radio, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yes.
Sir, this is testimony covered.
Okay.
Sir, I don't have something to say.
Yeah, please go on.
So, I'll be doing this thing. Actually, my family took me to into boy something like that. So now I have found out say that boy I cannot continue with it, something like that. See, because the business is not moving something. So the man have been doing the boy, so he keeping promise me that I will leave the shop this month. When the month comes, we will postpone the month. Now if we have concluded in July now, so we will leave the shop. Now my family has bring another place. Maybe they will find another place for me to go lead the business something. Which I'm not interested in. I'm not interested for doing anything like boy again. So they keep advising me to go to another business. Say business they pay. So I need advice.
Okay, what I will say is, let your family meet with this man so that he can set you up for the business that for serving this man. Let your family meet with him and let him make more commitment so that you stay with. You start up by running this your own business after you have learned from this man. That's what you should do. Don't go and start learning something else again. The one you learn, say if you never even practicalize it or even be on your own, let your family help you with that first. They should go and meet him. If you involve an elderly person, the man will respect that person, not just discussion that he's having with you. Okay? Yes. Wish you all the best. Thank you for calling. All right, let's go to the SMS portal now because of time. This one says, good evening, sir. How was your week? How has your week been? My week has been fine. Also to say that today's program is awesome. Keep it up and more power to your elbow, boss. Message from Biodun in Ikorodu. Cheers. Yes, thank you very much, Biodun. Wish you the very best. Thank you for the compliments. This one says, what kind of business do you think we, the youth in Nigeria, can do? There are so many business you can do as a youth. So many. It all depends on your interest, your location, how much money you have, the level of your education. You can see. Send me message on WhatsApp. Send message. Well, if you don't have a smartphone, you can send SMS. There are so many things you can do. It depends on you, your interests. What are you interested in doing? Okay. 2, level of your education. Your age also matters. So many factors influences what you can do or what kind of business you can do. Good evening, sir. I want to know if real estate business can be a side hustle or a full-time job. Jimo from Surulere. Of course, it can be a side hustle. It can be a full-time job. It depends on you. And real estate has levels. Okay? There are people who are contented with just being earning commission, which is not bad. So if you sell a house or a land, for instance, for 20 million and the commission is 5%, which is 1 million. Yeah, that's not bad. If you have a commission of 10% on 20 million, that's 10 that's 2 million naira. All right. If you have that in 5 places, you know what we are talking about. So it can be a side hustle, it can be a full-time job. It depends on you, your interest, and also the network of people you are relating with. Good evening, sir. Trust your day is fine. Thanks for your teachings. You are indeed a great man. Oh, thank you very much. May God bless you and your family. Amen. Happiness from Ikorodu. And then you went further. The man is damaged and the woman should leave him and get a job. Okay. All right, madam, you are listening. Oh, they say make you go get job. Oh. All right. Time is not our friend. I'm looking at time conscious now. This one says, good evening, sir. This is Tunde from Meron. I really love your program. May God keep blessing you with more wisdom. I just completed my first photography course, and now I'm in need of a place to start my industrial training. Please kindly call my number or call my number out in case the listeners got any place. Thank you. Okay. All right. This guy say he has learned photography and is looking for a place where he can start IT. So if you have a place for him, you can call Tunde on 080 5036 3065. All right, you can call Tunde on 080 5036 065. Okay, 080 5036 065. All right, that's Tunde's number. He just learned photography and is looking for a place for IT. All right, this one says, good evening, sir. How are you doing today, sir? Fine, thank you. Thanks for today's topic and for all you share day in, day out. Thank you. Please, I have a question, and it is that what skill can you advise someone that teaches and also take different home lessons after school and closes by 7 p.m. to learn that will go a long way with the teaching job that is also lucrative and can be learned during weekends and not weekdays that won't take more than a year to start earning from it? Priscilla from Ogun State. Thank you, Priscilla. For those who are teachers, there's something someone told me years ago about the Montessori course. So if you are a teacher and you teach the elementary classes, I understand that the Montessori syllabus is different, and so there are usually people who are Montessori, who are trained in the Montessori syllabus, stand a better chance of getting better jobs, better teaching jobs, so to say. And the person who told me this story used to be a teacher in Nigeria until he had the opportunity to relocate to the US, where he is also a teacher now. So the teacher get level now. It depends on you. There are teachers that earn 500K every month. There are teachers that earn 600, 800,000 every month. So not be all teachers they earn 30,000 or 40. It depends. Equip yourself, position yourself for opportunities that will come. There are private schools where you pay daily. There are private schools where you pay, small amount of money as school fees, and there are those that you need bullion van to pay school fees. So it depends on, and they are all teachers, but teacher get level. That's the point. So Priscilla, position yourself to earn more by improving yourself to earn more. That's why they say there's a connection between our learning and our earning. Your earning influences your learning influences your earning. That's the way it works. And then when you now pray, you are asking the supernatural to come upon you. All right, this will be our last caller. Top Radio, good evening. Okay, all right, the call dropped. Okay. All right, we'll take a very quick break. When I come back, we'll wrap up this conversation quickly. We'll just take a very quick break. Okay, very quick one. Please don't call again. I don't have time. Biko, I don't have time. Okay, Top Radio, good evening. Hello. Yes, can you be very brief? Who? Elvis, you have called 3 times now. Elvis, don't worry. Next week, eh? Thank you.
I want to tell you my condition. God deliver me from accident.
God do what?
God deliver me from accident.
God deliver you from accident. Oh, okay.
I got accident, but today there's no job for me. So I want to you as pastor, man of God.
Elvis, next week, eh? Next week, please. I don't have time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll take this quick break. When I come back, we'll just wrap up quickly. Is your business registered with Corporate Affairs Commission? There are many benefits of registering your business, among which are: 1. Your business is formally recognized as an entity. 2. You can operate bank accounts in the business name. 3. You can relate with other local and international organizations as an entity, and many more benefits. To register your business, whether business name or limited liability or NGO, contact Ekima Consult on 070 67 432 447. All right. Yes. Thank you, every one of you that have been part of today's program. We have looked at the topic national fortune and our personal prosperity. I was trying to remember the name of an author earlier on, a preacher, a Ghanaian preacher, and the name is Mensa Otabil. He wrote a very powerful book some years ago. I bought that book. I think it was 600 or thereabouts, or maybe 1,000. But very powerful small book by the title By the Future. So that was the author. Someone sent that name to me on WhatsApp. Thank you very much, every one of you that participated in today's program. Our national fortune can be improved if our leaders and those who are in position of authority can create a Nigerian vision. What is the vision for Nigeria for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years? Okay, and that vision can start. You can start to take action now. Okay, we need vision, we need will, we need determination, nationally and personally, for us to improve our national fortune and our personal prosperity. Okay, and so much has been shared. If you missed the conversation, please just go to my YouTube channel, please. I want you to don't just listen to this conversation. Go to YouTube. GboyegaSpeaks is the name of my station. Go there and subscribe. Okay, you can like the video and then subscribe to the channel. The advantage when you subscribe is that each time we come on air, you can always get a notification. Okay, so just try as much as possible to subscribe. All right, to my YouTube channel, GboyegaSpeaks. There are lots of content for you to watch, a lot of content for you to listen to and get enlightened on the platform, on my YouTube channel. All right. And then also, don't forget the guys who are behind the camera here, Dynamic Group Consults. Yes, you can reach Dynamic Group Consult on the following numbers. Okay, you can call this particular line 080-8614-8671 for video, photography, whatever event that you have. They'll cover your event for you, and it doesn't matter in which location. Okay, so you can call Dynamic Group Consult on 080-8614-8671. And don't forget, the land at Shimawa is available for you to buy. Okay, buy a plot of land if you cannot buy, more than one for now. If you can buy more, good for you. Okay, and you can resell. All right, land always appreciates. Okay, I know someone who bought a plot of land in a certain part of Lagos for 200 naira, 1980. In that same part of Lagos, a plot of land now is selling for 50 million. What somebody bought for 200 naira in 1980. So, you just heard us talk about it. Josephine called in to talk about the plot of land at Shimawa. Is in an estate. It's in an estate, and they have deed of assignment. All you need to do is to call 080-5568-4929. Okay, call that number, and all the information you need, you get. All right. Gboyega Iloris, my name, and it's my pleasure to have been your host on this program. Thank you. Join us again next week Sunday. Next week Sunday will be next month that we're gonna see again. Okay. Next month, long. Anyway, next month will be starting in about 5 hours time. Okay. So I wish every one of us a very new month. Wish us the very best of the new month of July 2024. All right. Grandma Noye, I greet you. Thank you for calling me. I saw your missed calls yesterday. I was so busy. Grandma Noye, thank you for always being there. Thank you for the calls. It will shock you that Grandma Noye calls me even more than my mother calls me. That's another mother I have. Thank you, Grandma. We appreciate you for always being there. All right. Thank you. Join us again next week, Sunday at 5 p.m. Yours truly will be here with another interesting topic. My WhatsApp line, 070-67-432-447. Once again, my WhatsApp line is 070-67-432-447. I leave you with the music of the miracle worker, Gloria Brymo. Remember, there's more to your life than what you currently see. So go ahead and be all that you can be. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.
Miracle worker, miracle worker, come and do a miracle today. Come and do a miracle